Hi, and nice to see you back at Garfin's Creation. Today we'll be making this very delicious tuna fish croquettes. This is my second tuna fish croquette recipe. It's very simple and easy to prepare. So let's check out the ingredients first. So these are all the ingredients, and I mentioned the entire recipe in the description box below too. To make this tuna fish croquettes, I'll be using this canned tuna fish meat. This is a 185 grams small tuna tin box. And I've taken this one which is stored in the water. I've also taken some powder spices. Along with that, I've taken one pav. You can also use 2 slices of bread. I've taken one medium sized potato which is boiled and grated. I've also taken one large onion finely chopped, fresh coriander leaves, 1 teaspoon ginger garlic paste, some green chilies. I've taken one, you can take 1 or 2, 1 small tomato finely chopped, and we'll be using 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. Coating, I'll be using some breadcrumbs and some corn flour, which we'll be mixing with water later. We could start making the croquettes. Let's drain off the excess water from the tin and separate the tuna fish from it. Don't throw away the water that is drained. We will need that to soak the bread. This tuna is already shredded in small pieces, so I'll just separate it so that we can mix it later properly. This tuna tin is a small can which we usually get. We will just keep this tuna meat at the side for some time. And now we will use this drained water to soak the bread. Just place the bread in over there and let it be for some time. We'll just keep this aside, and while the bread is getting soaked, let's fry the onions and tomatoes. To fry the onions, I've just heated a pan and added 2 tablespoons of oil. And once the oil is hot enough, we'll be adding the onion and frying it. I'll fry the onions on medium flame till it is a bit soft. So this will take me around 1 or 2 minutes. And once you can see the onions are a little soft and pink in color, I'll be adding that 1 teaspoon of ginger garlic paste. We will now fry the ginger garlic paste and the onion till the rawness of the ginger garlic paste is gone. Once the ginger garlic paste is cooked well, we'll be adding 1 small tomato that is finely chopped. Along with that, 1 green chilli. I'll just use 1 green chilli. You can add 1 more for more spice. Just stir this well and fry it till the tomatoes are nice and soft. We need to keep this entire mixture a little bit dry, so keep stirring it till it gets nice and soft and gets a bit dry too. So this is done, and now we'll just cool it out for some time. Once it's cooled down, we'll just add in all the remaining ingredients. So this mixture is cooled down now. So I'll be just adding the tuna fish, the spices, the potato, green coriander leaves, and the soaked bread too. I'll also be squeezing in 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. Just add in the entire bread. There is no water left into it. It's well soaked. Just add it into the mixture. In this way, we'll retain all the flavors of the tuna tin. Squeeze in the fresh lime too. Now we just have to mix in all the ingredients till you get a nice dough. This very simple and easy recipe is shared by my sister Gloria and D'Souza. This recipe too is not only simple but so delicious once it's made. You can also make ahead and store it and just fry it whenever you want to. I'll also be sharing the recipe of the previous tuna fish croquettes that I've shared on my channel before too. I'll put the link of that recipe in the description box and at the end of this video too. Now all we have to do is just mix and combine all the ingredients together. I have not added any salt as yet. The tuna tin has salt. After mixing it well, we will just taste it and then add salt as needed. So I've just added a little salt and mixed this now once more. After mixing this well and you find that the mixture is too wet, that is, you are not able to form the croquettes, you can add in 1 more slice of bread, or you can also add in some breadcrumbs. Or you can also keep this mixture back on the flame and just stir it for some time till it gets a little bit dry. So I'm just adding 1 tablespoon of breadcrumbs and giving this a mix. Now this tuna mixture is fine. We'll start forming the croquettes. To make the croquettes, I'll just grease my hands with some oil. Just take a small portion of the tuna mixture and just squeeze it so that it becomes firm and tight, and then roll it into a cylinder shape like a small croquette. So after shaping it in this way, I'll be making the rest of it in the same way. And then once for all, we'll be dipping it into the breadcrumbs. So these are all shaped. Now let's coat them. To get a nice texture from the outside, we'll give it a nice coating. For that I've used 1 cup of breadcrumbs. And you can use 2 to 3 tablespoons of corn flour. And into the corn flour, just add little water at the time till you get a nice slurry. It should not be too very thin or not too very thick. So you can check out the consistency here. To make the coating for the croquettes, dip the croquettes into the corn slurry first. Let the excess cornstarch drip off and then put it into the breadcrumbs. Roll it well into the breadcrumbs. And then very lightly squeeze it in your hand so that the breadcrumbs get stuck to the croquettes. So with this, our croquette is ready to be fried. Once all the croquettes are well coated with the corn flour and the breadcrumbs, we will keep all the croquettes into the fridge for around 15 to 20 minutes. In this way, the croquettes will set and get a little firm and it will be easy to fry. If you do not want to fry all of these immediately, you can do the coating and keep it in the fridge and then fry it whenever you are ready to serve it. You can also store them in the freezer for about a week and then use it whenever you want. So here now all the croquettes have been well coated with the breadcrumbs. I'll be keeping it in the fridge for around 15 to 20 minutes. And then after 15 minutes, we will shallow fry them. You can also deep fry it, but today I'll be shallow frying and I've just added a little oil into the pan. And once the oil is hot enough, I'll be frying these croquettes on medium flame. We will fry these croquettes for about 2 to 3 minutes and keep flipping them till they get a nice golden brown on all the sides. We can also fry these in an air fryer. Spray some oil and air fry it at 200 degrees centigrade for 8 to 10 minutes. You may also need to flip them in between. So now these croquettes have got a nice brown color and I'll just take it out of the pan. And you can continue frying the next batch of these croquettes in the same way too. These tuna cutlets are ready and they are so delicious. You can serve them hot with some mayo dip or also some tomato ketchup. So here you can see our tuna croquette is not only crispy from outside but very soft and juicy from the inside. These mouth-watering tuna croquettes can also be stored in the freezer for a longer time. All you have to do is just place a parchment paper or a butter paper in an airtight container and place these croquettes inside it. When you want to fry them, just store them for about 5 to 10 minutes and then fry them. I hope you like this delicious recipe and give it a thumbs up. More delicious recipes coming up. So stay tuned and do subscribe to Garfin's Creation. See you again in the next recipe too. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.